time is hanging over the whole process like the sword of Damocles. The work has to be done before February because that's the candidate's filing deadline. General Assembly approval could be a challenge because the Senate president currently opposes it. And if it does happen, the new maps will likely face a court challenge.
It is not inspired by anybody or anything else.
Governor Moore taking aim at any perception. His push for redistricting in Maryland is because of National Democratic Party pressure or a desire to replace the state's sole Republican congressman with a Democrat.
I'm pursuing this because I believe that the people of Maryland deserve fair maps to vote on next November.
UMBC political science associate professor Ian Anson believes the national pressure is there because of a Democratic Party strategy to win control of the U.S. House in the 2026 midterm elections.
Pinning their hopes right now in 2026 because control of the House is going to mean potentially checking Donald Trump's legislative agenda. It might also mean the ability of the House to investigate the administration itself.
The governor put together a bipartisan advisory commission that follows the model used by former Governor Martin O'Malley. The panel will solicit public feedback, then make recommendations to the governor and General Assembly on how to redraw congressional district lines.
This process that I've just ordered is instructive. I think it is thoughtful. I think it is thorough.
The governor will be navigating a minefield to get to the finish line. The maps will need legislative approval, and the Senate president is opposed.
I will continue to engage the Senate president, but also I know that he is one person, and I will engage the entire body.
If passed, court challenges are likely. With elections next year, time could be an issue, especially with the primary.
In February, right, candidates are going to be filing and voters are going to need to know for the primaries, which are going to happen later in the summer, who's on the ballot.
The commission has already started working, and I think that they will come up with a resolution and an answer that actually reflects Maryland's best hopes.
Maryland's redistricting history reveals perils in the process. Maps have been vetoed and rejected by the state's highest court. The governor tells us public input will make a positive difference this time. Reporting live from the newsroom, David Collins, WBAL TV 11 News.